All right, what's up, everyone? A little video here today, just a little one, because I did some rearranging again. Now, my last video I showed like a week ago, I put up some new shelves for some magazines. Well, I decided to do it yet again. I put up two extra shelves, which now gives me a much longer view of the magazines. Now, I kind of got this idea. I stole it, and I always give the honor of who I stole it from the acknowledgement, right? Because I couldn't come up with this on my own. I probably could have if I wanted to, but it was from seeing other videos I got the idea. Bill, Pro Wrestling Mags, the guy is like a hero to me. Like, I'm for real. Like, he's got everything, and it's incredible to see. He had his magazines out like this on shelves. Like, I don't even know what they are. He had them. I don't even. He said he got stuff off Amazon, but I looked on Amazon for us in Canada. We don't have hardly anything that the USA has, and that's just the way it is. But the idea was there. I'm like, man, how can I do this? And I figured out a way. And this is as far as I'm going to go with it, though. I can't do any more shelves. It's just, it would be too much. I thought about putting some in there, getting rid of the pictures and doing it that way, but no, because it would cut into the figures there. And I don't want to do that. So I took down the giant framed magazine photo of the magazine that my mom got for me for Christmas that one year before she passed away. That's still up. It's over here. It's down here with all the newer style magazines. So it's still up. It's still there. So over here now is just, like I said, up here is all the older magazines that are going to fall apart one day if I don't be careful. And I layered them. I have like Dusty Rhodes here. Again, I stole this idea from Bill from Pro Wrestling Mags to put them, have the guys behind, the same guy behind the magazine so you know who's there. So props to him. I honestly, he's the one who came up with that stuff. I stole it from him, and I'll be the first to admit it. But his collection is crazy in a good way. I just hope one day I could have a collection just as good. But I doubt I will, because he collected everything from like the 60s up to like 93, I think he said, then a few after that. My goal, because like I said, is to get everything from like the 90s and into the 2000s, which I'm doing. Here is my Canadian magazine shelf for Canada Day a few days ago. I posted that photo on Instagram and on Facebook on Jammer's Wrestling Magazine Collection Facebook page. Follow that if you have Facebook. If you want to see photos of the magazines I do for the newsstands, and I do that, that one like this was the July of 94 on the newsstands or whatever, right? Something like that. So yeah, just a short video today. Something to hold myself over and you guys. Here's all the junk I was using to rearrange stuff, from the levy to even things out to this thing to peel the tape off the wall, a knife to open up packages. Yes, I did get some new magazines in today. Nothing really worth showing a video for, like an actual video. I got that one. That's December 99 and January 99. So I do have down here, all of 98 is complete now. And this is 96 to 98 WWF magazines are all complete. Over here is the Raw and then 1999 and 2000 stuff for the WWF magazine. So I should be getting more Raw magazines in soon. I bought a lot of 6 of them, but I think I only need like 4 out of the lot. And then I'll start slowly trying. I want to get 98 complete for Raw before I jump all the way into 99. But like I said, these were pretty cheap, so I snagged them when I could. Put them down here for now and put them away later. This is one of the other new ones I got lately, the 2001 of Edge and Christian, just because, again, it was cheap. And that's the one thing I'm finding about those WWF magazines, like stuff from like 98, 99, 2000. I can get anywhere between, at the cheapest, I think around $5 to $7, and at the most expensive, I'm looking at 20 a magazine. That's not bad, considering stuff like this would probably be like $30, $40, $50 just because, and I don't know why. Also, another thing I see up here, I did the WrestleMania 1 thing, right? I added Big John Studd up there now to go with the WrestleMania 1 thing. I got Sheik and Volkov down there. There's one retro figure that is still not in my grasp, and that's the Junkyard Dog. Now, the problem with that is the Junkyard Dog is only pretty much available in the USA, and it's a lot of money. So it's like $200. And I'm just not... I'd like to. I mean, in Canada, at least in Ontario, this July, we get a lot of free money coming in from the government to, I guess, I don't know, try to win us over for the month. And I could use some of that free money, I suppose, to buy it, but I could also use that free money to buy a whole bunch more magazines. See what I mean? That's my dilemma, folks. That's my first world problems dilemma. Over here, I've been reading a lot of these magazines lately. I'm actually at the April. I'm now, yes, next time I grab one, it'll be April, not 85. I'll be reading. I read all these, or at least skimmed through them, because I really should before I die, right? Let's be honest. I know I joked before saying I probably will die before I read any of these or all of these, but lately on my days off, I'm finding that I need to get away from the internet a lot now, just because it's just toxic and ridiculous on there, and it's just the same old shit you see all the time, much like this video right now. Same old shit you see all the time, but I like to think these videos are fun and cool. So I'm asking you guys at home who are watching this right now, is this enough shelves, or should I add more shelves to the wall? Like, I don't really want to go up higher because my Victoria Justice photos would come down, and, you know, she's nice eye candy to look at when I'm in here, when I'm surrounded by a bunch of sweaty, half-naked men in, like, underwear. So I feel like Victoria evens it out. That it's like, oh, okay, so yeah, that's not bad. There's at least some half-naked women in here too. But what do you guys think? Should I add more shelves? Should I keep it like this? Should I add shelves over here and move Diesel and Sean? Should I add shelves over here and move the figures somewhere? Take these down and just make shelves over here. There's so many things I could do really in this corner. In this room that's actually not really big, but somehow I make big by, you know, using the size to my advantage. Which is insane to think, because I've seen some. So by the way, I want to give a shout out to a guy right now. His name's Matt Watson. He has an incredible basement of action figures, like crazy amount. I watched the video the other night. It's like an hour and 20 minutes or something like that. It's quite a bit of video to watch, but wow. Insane. He has like 99% of the LJN wrestling figures, the big rubber guys, mock, like on card. He's got the Bendies on card. He's got the Hasbros on card. And he's got them all loose too. It's insane. Just an incredible collection. So shout out to him. He seems like a cool dude. I've been chatting with him a bit through the YouTube comments because he's following me. I'm following him. And yeah, he's just definitely check his stuff out if you like wrestling figures, which I do. Just living in Canada, it makes it virtually impossible to collect, as most Canadians know, because our stores suck for things. We don't get half the stuff the US gets. And when we do get stuff, we're like way behind, or it stays on the shelves for like 6 months and we miss out different lines. I gave up collecting wrestling figures in stores like full time, like I guess well over a year ago. When AEW figures, I was collecting them because they said they were going to be easily available everywhere, including Canada. And they were at first. And then Walmart's ordered in way too many of the certain lines. They would rot on the shelves because they'd be too expensive, and parents didn't want to buy for their kids, or collectors were waiting until they went on sale because they're not real collectors. I'm sorry, but if you like something, you're going to get it when you want it. You don't wait for the sale, because those collectors who waited for the sales have ruined the wrestling figures coming into Canada now because stores don't want to bring it in. So good job, guys. Good job. I hope you enjoyed waiting for those $5 AEW figures at Walmart, because now my Walmart doesn't even bring in AEW figures. So cool. Thanks. So yeah, I stopped collecting like a year ago, went straight into the magazines full. I do not regret it. But I do love what I've done here. I do love these shelves. Again, if you guys think I should add more, let me know. Sorry the lighting is so bad here. Like, ever since, it seems like, I think that light's just dimmer, the top light. I need to probably put a brighter bulb in there. All right, guys, that's all for today. Again, check out Matt Watson's YouTube channel, and check out Pro Wrestling Mag's YouTube channel too. He's got everything. If you like what I have, watch his stuff, because I can get like caught up for hours going through his videos still. I've rewatched some of his videos many times, just because you always learn something new or see something, or you might see a magazine you want to get, and that's kind of what happened. I'm almost tempted to get a few of the 1970 magazines with superstar Billy Graham on the cover when he was a WWF champion, because they just look cool. But I don't really know if I want to go down that rabbit hole just yet. So, all right, guys, until I do my next one, I'll talk to you later.